Thank you. Good morning, NTI. Nice. You guys are better than the afternoon crowd was. I like it. As Ashley said, my name is Kevin Mills. I'm a fixed ops director with Leith Automotive Group, and if you look around, this is half of our management staff. I've been with the company 21 years. I can't imagine working anywhere else. And we're here today because we want you. We want the cream of the crop, the big guys, and we've got a couple guys to come out and talk a little bit more about that. But I want to know, how many of you know everything there is about North Carolina? How many franchises did you see roll across the screen at the bottom? You didn't count, did you? Well, I know it's 40. We are a large group, but we're a huge family, and that's what we're looking for, people that want a career. There's some buzzwords, and that's one of them. Career, opportunity, passion. What's the other one? And attitude. With that attitude, you can get anything you want. Come in, focus, do your job. You know, we're looking for, like I said, the cream of the crop, and you guys are. This is the best school you could ever go to. They have a lot to offer, not just the core program, but the MSAT program. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn over to some guys that actually really know how to talk about that type of stuff to you and give you a little more information. So with no further ado, this is Todd Stevens. He runs our largest Honda shop.
Thank you, guys. As Kevin was saying, Leith Automotive Group, it's my home. I was about your age when I started with Leith 22 years ago. I started in the parts department, and really when I got there, I applied. I was looking for a job, right? Come in, I just want to pay the bills, get some money in my bank account, buy personal possessions that I wanted. There you go. 3 months into it, they invested in me. They showed me that they gave me a great gift, and that gift was they believed in me. They were like, hey, you could make a career here. 3 months into it, I said, I can make a career here and stay here. I moved from the parts department to a service advisor, on up to a service manager of a small store, service manager of a larger store, service manager of 2 stores, and now service manager of our largest store, which we employ 44 technicians and 14 service advisors. But one thing we can't teach. See, this school here is giving you the basics. It's giving you the fundamentals you're going to need to make money. Right? That's what we're all here for, right? In the end, to make money. But to make money, we have to do a couple things. We have to retain our customers. We do that by doing a quality job, right? Quality work. So when you have that many opportunities coming through your lane, you have that opportunity to turn hours and make income. I want to tell you a little bit about our company. Leith Automotive is family owned. Been in business since 1969, 48 years. We go by the moniker, the name you can trust. So in the community, we built that core value that we're trustworthy. Not only are we trustworthy to our customers, but my customer can't trust me if I can't trust my employees. So that's what we give. We give trust, we foster that, and that's at the core of our values of what we do.
Good morning. My name is Brad Burns. I'm the service manager at Leith's Maserati franchise in Raleigh. Just wanted to take a few minutes to tell you guys about my journey of how I got where I am today. Started all in 2004. I was sitting out in the seats just like you guys. I was a student at this UTI campus. After I graduated, I came back to the Raleigh area, and I went to work for a small independent shop, which came with challenges like everything else. And it was a great place, but I was a little concerned about my future. I wanted to be able to advance, and the small independent shop, there's not a whole lot of places that you can go. So with that in mind, I started looking for something else, and I ended up going to a large Ford dealer. So the Ford dealer was great. I was there about 3.5 years. I did get some training. They did invest some in me, but after 3.5 years, I was kind of one of the senior guys in the shop because of all the turnover they had, which concerned me, again, about my future. I wanted to, kind of grow roots and find a home, and I wasn't sure that was going to be the place for me. So in 2008, I did find a home that was at Leith's Maserati franchise. I started there as a technician, and within 2 years, by 2010, I was a master certified Maserati technician. So from there, I got the opportunity to do a little bit of service writing. In 2011, I also had the opportunity to become the service manager there. It's been a great company to work for. If your plans are to find a home and make a long-term career any one of the Leith franchises would be a perfect choice. I appreciate you guys listening to us, and I'm just excited to have the opportunity to come back and interview with you guys and kind of tell you my story from starting out sitting in the seats out here where you guys are today. Thank you.
Good morning. My name's Ken Mandel. I'm currently the shop foreman at Leith Mercedes-Benz in Raleigh. And I just want to tell you a little bit on how I got started. So I was out there, I started off just like you all. I graduated back in '93. But yeah. So back then they didn't have the MSAT programs. So you guys are fortunate. If you guys are planning on taking advantage of those MSAT programs, I would recommend it. I think it'll help you get a job quicker. So I opened up the map pretty much, and I was trying to figure out where to go. I heard a lot of good things about Raleigh. So I packed up my family, moved to Raleigh, North Carolina, Leith Mercedes in Raleigh, and I've been there for over 10 years now. But when I first started there, I just started as a regular tech and quickly moved up to a team leader. And now I've been about a shop foreman there about a little over 4 years now.
Hey guys, I'm James Burris, work at Leith BMW and Rolls-Royce Motor Company of Raleigh, technician there. Again, just like these guys, I came through NTI, graduated in 2013, and went on to BMW STEP. I knew pretty much that I was going to go to Raleigh. My initial contact with the service manager there, I sent an email, resume. He responded within a couple of hours, which was pretty exciting. One thing that caught me off guard from the company is the level of support that I received from day one. My initial on-site interview, the service manager sat down with me and showed me a map of the area, showed me the inner belt line, the outer belt line, where the nice areas were, and even made a few recommendations on apartments. Really made me feel comfortable, made me feel welcome. From that point on, I mean, it's just been one thing after the other as far as career advancement. They've opened up opportunities for me to come back and speak to you guys. I've had the opportunity to work with Rolls-Royce Motor Company and a very exclusive car line, if you're not aware. From that point, even training guys and getting guys rolling in the door, getting them comfortable, kind of like they did for me. And one thing that I want to leave you with is attitude and attendance is one of the biggest things that employers look at, not just us. So if you can show up to work, if you can have a good attitude and get along with everybody, the opportunities are going to present themselves. So don't think you're just limited within the confines of being a technician, or if you want to advance past that, that opportunity is available.
Guys, I'm Brad Smith. I'll tell you a little bit about my background and where I came from. I've been with the company for 13 years now. I started in the shop, changing oil, and moved my way up to a line tech. Moved up to a lead tech, and then ultimately to a team leader. The company invested a lot in me and my training and bringing me up to where I was. I was working for one of our GM franchises at the time. Invested a ton in me to get me up to what's called a world-class status as a GM technician. At the time, there were only a couple hundred of us in the world. I was pretty proud of that. But I was also grateful to the company for investing in me. It took a lot of money to send me to school and training and taking time off to go and do those, what they called the proof tests, where you had to go and prove that you knew what you had been trained on. So that was very cool. 2010, I got the opportunity to go and run one of our Mopar stores. We actually have 5 Mopar stores, but I got the opportunity to run our Dodge store in Wake Forest, which was very cool. When I got over there, we had 5 technicians. We had 1 service advisor and myself. When I left the store yesterday morning, we had 17 technicians, 6 express technicians, an express lane manager, 5 parts people, 5 service advisors, a warranty administrator, 2 cashiers, and 3 shuttle drivers. Guys, I'm not telling you that to brag on what I've done. I'm telling you that to tell y'all we are growing and we need good people. We don't just need good people, we need great people, and that's what we're here for. We understand you guys have invested to be here. Is that true? Pretty big investment to come to go to school here? All right, and that's what we know, and that's what's cool, and that's what we want is people who are invested. So if you stick out, if you're like that sore thumb in class, if you're that guy everybody's like, man, he's always answering the questions. He always knows what's going on, and maybe they even pick on you for being that guy. Maybe you're the nerd in class. But you're also the guy they come to in lab and they're like, hey, man, show me what's going on over here because I wasn't really paying attention to class. If you're that guy, that's who I want to talk to. All right, that's who I want to talk to when we're done. We do all kinds of cool stuff. We do personality profiling. We obviously study the people that we work with to try to figure out who they are, and we've identified people in our shops who truly are trainers, teachers, mentors, people who want to do that. I've got guys in my shop who could care less if they turn an hour, if they could come over here and teach you something. That's what they're more concerned about. They like seeing people succeed. We've identified those people, and that's who we're going to put you with. That's who we're going to pair you with. And they're going to teach you the 3 Ps of the business. They're going to teach you the product. Very important that you understand the product. When you come to work for a car line, I'm telling you, pick a car line and stay with it, all right? Learn that product, and you will be successful because you'll know that product. You'll know the changes they make along the way, and you'll be very familiar with it. They're going to teach you the product. They're going to teach you our processes, okay? How do we do things? What is the process to diagnose this car? What is the process to just how we park cars, what we do here, what we do there? And then they're going to teach you about people. Okay, they're going to teach you about the people, other people in the dealership. They're going to teach you about our customers as people. And they're going to take you around. And besides just showing you the business, they're going to take you under their wing. Guys, we're going to do a little Q&A now. We're going to have some folks circulating the room with microphones. If you got a question, please just raise your hand, and we will do our best to answer whatever question you have. Who wants to go first?
Well, good morning. My name is Gary Lung, and I've been with the Leith organization going on 21 years now. And technicians have always been a real passion, a soft spot in my heart, because that's what makes everything go around in the service and parts department. Without technicians, we got nothing. When I first got to Raleigh 20 years ago, I said, you know what? This place is booming. It's growing. I can see we need technicians. So I talked to my boss and I said, hey, I need to go out and find some technicians. We're going to need a bunch of them. So he said, all right, let's go. So, you know, I was watching TV one time and I saw a UTI commercial. And I saw there's a campus out in Phoenix and one out in Houston. And I said, you know what? I need to go see what this is all about. Flew out to Phoenix, met a lot of great people out there, went to the campus, did presentation, and started hiring out of Phoenix and started hiring out of Houston 20 years ago. Right now we have over 128 students that came through UTI NASCAR working for us. Some that have gone on to world competition with Mercedes-Benz and BMW and Audi and have won world competitions. Beat the Russians, beat the Europeans. Our guys that came out of UTI and NASCAR did that, and we're very proud of that. So then all of a sudden, I'm thinking, you know, I'm getting tired of traveling out to Houston and Phoenix, and NASCAR sprung up. And I was like, wow, cool, this is in our backyard. You know, we're only 2.5 hours down the road. And I said, let me come on out here and let's see what's going on. And I was blown away by what you all have here. This is one of the finest training institutes in America, and we draft out of here heavily. The MSAT programs, guys, or any other elective, whether it be Ford or Nissan, the more training you have, the more valuable you are to us. So we really want to talk to you. We're about ready to close up here for the morning. As you look around, there's name tents on tables with managers that are here representing those car lines. You're welcome to sign up with Ashley and come talk to us. We'd like to talk to all of you. If there's a car line that's not represented here, we still want to talk to you. Like I say, we've got over 30-some franchises, and you are welcome to talk to one of our managers that are here.